Hi everyone, Dia Bondi here for your Monday Q&A for Ask Like an Auctioneer. And this question comes from a podcast that I was on last week. The host asked me the question like, when did you notice, if I'm looking down to the left, it's because I have notes over here. When did you notice we've been crafting our asks wrong for so long? And I think my answer is that about a year into auctioneering, for fundraisers for nonprofits that benefit women and girls, also in the space of art a little bit. I really, what I got really clear about is like things they never sell for the price you think they're gonna sell for, number one. I mean, you can ballpark it, but it never goes for exactly what you expect, number one. And so I sort of stopped deciding what people were going to buy something for and instead just externalize it, ask and see. So that was happening, and I was noticing that was happening all the time. And secondly, that in order to do that, in order to actually sell something, I had to look for in the room as I was asking for more and more, where the no was, like where the actual maximum was. And if I had to decide where it was going to be before I actually looked for it, I would inevitably guess wrong. So I had to actually actively look for the no. And when I got it, it was a signal to me that like, oop, we're done. There it is. There's the maximum price. The maximum potential of this item is present. So boom, we can sell it. And I'm like, after a year of really noticing that it never goes the way you expect. And secondly, nothing can happen until I get a no. Like we can't actually move on until I get a no. I look backwards at the years and years of call to action coaching I did in my communications practice and realized that I was co-conspiring with people to find calls to action and asks in their careers that were a balance between what they actually need and what they think they can get a yes to. And over here, what we think we can get a yes to is usually over and over again much less than what we actually can get. So we're always crafting our asks to try to balance those two things without ever actually knowing if we can get what we really need and want to reach our goals. And so it just hit me one night that like, if we use the idea of like heading for a no and being really honest and truthful with ourselves about what we need and want to move forward with our goals, and instead of deciding for our audiences what they will and won't say yes to, like just asking for the biggest possible thing that is true to what we need and seeing what happens is becoming a formula for success for folks who know, use, and take advantage of the ideas inside Ask Like an Auctioneer. So really, it hit me about a year into auctioneering that like, wow, for 18 years, I've been kind of doing it wrong. And now I get feedback all the time from women who say to me, oh my God, I just, got a bigger salary from this new job that I had gotten an offer for, bigger than I thought that I could, or I got more shares, or a partner in my business said, a partnership possibility said yes to something I think they thought they would never go for. Like it's working out that aiming for a no is working for people, which is it works for me in auctioneering. Like why wouldn't it work for us? So that's when it really hit me. And that's the answer to that question today. So if you're curious to learn more about that, you can go to asklikeanauctioneer.com. There's a few freebies there. You can take my online course, which has all the core ideas. It's like 57 minutes, and it has all the core ideas you need to get more out of every ask, both financial and opportunity asks that you have in the world. And I hope that gives you a little sense of how this kind of came about. Okay, happy Monday, everyone.